Welcome to Estevan TV. I'm at pushgapradio.com.
Pushgapradio.com. Bridging the gap between old school and new school radio. Pushgapradio.com. It's Dallas, baby.
Pushgapradio.com. Hamilton Park, Dallas, Fort Worth.
Live from Hamilton Park, Dallas, Fort Worth. Pushgap Radio.
Ooh, girl, you can't hear our Dallas, Fort Worth. This is Jackie.
What up, y'all? This is Jackie
Of Shaka Ford 1 and the main event show.
Goes a little something like this.
Shaka Ford 1 and the main event with me, A.D. Jackie Up. Heard exclusively on Pushgap Radio. Giving you true scoops.
And goes a little something like this.
Pushgapradio.com in Hamilton Park, Dallas, Fort
And goes a little something like this.
Pushgapradio.com. We want to be your official Dallas internet station.
And goes a little something like this.
Shaka Ford 1 and the main event with me, A.D. Jackie Up. Heard exclusively on Pushgap Radio. Giving you true scoops.
And goes a little something like this.
Pushgapradios.com in Dallas and Fort Worth. Welcome back to the all-new reinvented Pushgapradios.com. Here's the Joe Lewis This Week Tribe. Unemployment money. Is Trump hooking you up? Jim Crow Joe and Kamala Harris. Are you falling for the game being played? Black politics. I'll explain that. And J-Mac is back with the new locker room report. And do you need to advertise your small business? The truth is still the truth, even if no one believes it. A lie is still a lie, even if everyone believes it. We're Shaka 4-1 in the main event on pushgapradios.com. We back, Playboy. If you don't know, now you know. Dallas, baby. Pushgapradios.com in Dallas and Fort Worth. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Shaka 4-1 in the main event without Jackie O this season is back on the air. Day 1,305 of the Trump presidency, 78 days until our next presidential election, and 130 days till Christmas, and only 0 days for pushgapradios.com because we are back in the freaking game. Tribe, did you miss me, baby? Jackie O went on to start her own business. She's got into marketing and whatnot, but we'll get into that right now. Just wanted, with my deepest condolences, I wanted to report that ATL-based comedian Tyler Craig passed away, man. He was one of my all-time great favorites. I love Tyler Craig. You just heard him coming on to the show. Baby, baby, pack your bags. Big Daddy done hit the lottery, Playboy. Just be gone before I get there. Would you do that when you got paid? Would you dump him or her when you broke bread? But all jokes aside, Tyler Craig, love this freaking guy. Okay, according to a source close to Craig, his cause of death was heart complications. But again, how could you miss Tyler Craig? He's been everywhere. P. Diddy's bad boy of comedy. He's been on such shows as Who's Got Jokes, Martin Lawrence's First Amendment stand-up, and BET's Comic View. Also been on Def Jam. And Jamie Foxx's Laugh-A-Palooza. He's opened up for Cedric the Entertainer and Chris Tucker. I'm telling you, man, Tyler Craig is a legend. If you never heard The Boy You Missed Him, please go on to YouTube and look this brother up. Devastating news, man. I truly, truly love Tyler Craig. Did you put on Corona weight while you been off? Man, I've been walking for the last 2 months. Let me tell you something my homeboy told me. Said, them folk don't want brothers sitting around thinking. They sure don't want you sitting around smoking and thinking. You ain't got time to come up with a plan, okay? But yeah, man, did you put on any Corona weight? I got out there, started walking, moving around, dropped some weight, trying to look fit. For those of you who can see me on our all-new YouTube channel, The Making of Pushgapradios, and we invite you to check it out. Brand new website and all. But yeah, the Corona weight, I had to get it down. I was in here munching mine because, you know, it came down to 3 things. Is it cake over cookies or cookies over cake? Is it gorilla cookie cakes? Okay. You putting on all that extra weight, you understand me? You're going to have to do something to get that down. But it's the reinvention of pushgapradios.com. 5 straight months of putting in that work, fam, to get it where it needed to be. You understand me? pushgapradios.com. I'm just so proud of what we have accomplished over a certain amount of time, man. And, there are a lot of things we're about to delve into the show. So much has been going on since we've been off the air. But right now, time for your celebrity birthdays on pushgapradios.com. August 4th was former President Barack Obama's birthday. He turned 59. August 17th, singer Dave Hollister turned 52. Actor Robert De Niro is 77 years old on August 17th. Movie actor Donnie Wahlberg turns 51. Actor Sean Penn will be 60. And basketball player Rudy Gay turns 34 years old. August 18th, Greg Leaks, husband of Real Housewives of Atlanta, Nene Leaks, he turns 66. Actor Christian Slater turns 51. Actor Edward Norton, love Edward Norton, he turns 51. And August 18th, actor Robert Redford will be 84 years old. August 19th, Romeo Miller, Master P's kid, turns 31. TV actor John Stamos will be 57. Former President Bill It Wasn't Me Clinton turns 74. And rapper Fat Joe will be 51. Nate Dogg of Death Row Records died March 15th, 2011 at the age of 41. On August 19th, Nate Dogg would have been 51 years old. August 20th, NBC TV host Al Roker will be 66. And August 21st, Olympic record setter and world-class sprinter Usain Bolt turns 34. And movie actress Loretta Devine will be 71 years old. Jackie O wanted to get her birthdays out there. Corey Flowers, her grandson, he turned 17 August 7th. Rachel Lehman turned 61. Rachel is her cousin. His birthday was on the 14th. Terrence Moore, TJ, lives out in Waco. Her other grandson turned 23 on the 20th of August. And Sataria Laynard Shaw turned 22 on August 27th. Also, Cortland Flowers, her other grandson, man, number 23, got a full ride to the University of Louisiana at Lafayette. Cortland, great job. I've been to see this kid play mine. I've known these kids for, last 13 years Jackie O and I have been together. But yeah, outstanding job for him. He got a full ride. He's a graduate of the messed up class of 2020. They got a raw deal. But out of Sock Cliff High School over here in Dallas, they called it SOC. But it's the reinvention of pushgapradios.com. What did you do at the time you had left? We're going to get into that. And a whole lot of brand new things been going on here. You see the brand new YouTube channel. I like to say big hi D to Dr. Aaron Ramsey and the crew out there at KYBNradio.com in Mountain View, California. And it's just been the reinvention, man. But real quick, I know a lot of you say, he is not your president. We're going to get a lot more into Donald Trump later on in the program. But Trump's brother passed away, Robert Trump, 71 years old. Because from what I understand, Trump didn't attend another brother's funeral some years ago. But Trump said he was not just my brother, he was my best friend. He will be greatly missed, but we will meet again. His memory will live on in my heart forever. Robert, I love you. Rest in peace. So Trump, I don't know, death kind of cures everything. In this instance, you have to have some sympathy or empathy for the president. But, it is what it is. His brother passed away. Donald Trump, man to man. My condolences to you and your family, and I guess as president, the same freaking thing. But the corona weight, man, I had put on quite a bit, and I had to get out there and start walking. I worked my way up to 5 miles a day. See, when you don't have to go to your job all the freaking time, you don't have time. What if you were building a business before the coronavirus? Or what if you started a business during the shelter in place? PushGapRadios.com is totally revamped and reinvented itself to make our agenda pushing yours. We're selling advertising. Please, whether you're on the YouTube channel or you are on the podcast, go check out the all brand new website. Now, we were supposed to came back on the air August 3rd. The website was almost 2 weeks behind. Okay, because the guy lived in Pakistan, got it off Fiverr. You'll be impressed for what the hell you got. Now, you say it 150, but as soon as you got on there, they start cranking you up. Okay, now it's going to be 200. Well worth it. Rana was amazing. So I'll give you that information, RANA. But yeah, Rana was amazing. Please go check out the website. The website is absolutely freaking amazing, man. And just wanted to give a big shout out to Rana and the team out there. But yeah, website, my friend, the website is damn near 2 weeks behind. That's why it took us so long to get back on the show. Also, J-Mac is back, baby. The Mag Man, the very first sportscaster on PushGapRadios.com. He's back in the game, and we will be delving into him. What up, tribe? Welcome to P-Town. It's Shaka Ford one in the main event. It's the show you didn't know you wanted. So strap in for a kick-ass ride. The universe is talking. It is time to reinvent yourself. When we come back, we're going to get into Chuck Schumer defending the American people. I greatly appreciated all of that. Kamala Harris and Jim Crow Joe Biden. Black folks on the way to vote. We definitely gonna get into that. J-Mac's Locker Room Report, baby. Magman is back in the game. The Entertainment Report is being replaced by Where Are They Now? Since Jackie O is building her own business right now. She's been very busy since the coronavirus. And we're gonna talk about Jordan's Last Dance in the J-Mac Sports Report. Never average, never mediocre, on live, on point, and on the freaking money. If your ass was not building during the downtime and all that free Trump money, baby, then I just don't know what you were doing. They pay me enough not to quit. I do enough to not get fired. Shaka 401 in the main event. It's the bangest thing in the urban internet radio game, baby. Hey, don't keep us a secret. And listen for the new commercials of the people we got going on. We're at PushGapRadios.com. Dallas, baby. Reinvent.
Something's happening to your favorite cookies.
J. Pips Chips, the best cookie you've ever tasted. Baked from scratch and made to order. Try one or a dozen. Whether you keep them all for yourself or share them with family and friends, you'll never be disappointed when eating J. Pips Chips. Yolanda Walker Shuford said, "All I can say is delicious." We ordered cookies for the welcome bags for our out-of-town wedding guest. They absolutely loved them, and some put in orders before they flew out. Awesome service, great product, and we will order again. The cookies were amazing. My only regret is that we only ordered 1 dozen. Thank you, J. Pips Chips, for the best cookie you've ever tasted. Check us out today at www.jpipschips.com. J. Pips Chips of Dallas, Texas is the best cookie you've ever tasted.
Something like that.
Shaka Ford won in the main event with me, A&D, Jackie Up. Heard exclusively on Push Gap Radio. Giving you true scoops.
PushGapRadio.com in Dallas and Fort Worth. Real quick, I forgot to mention, if you would like a birthday or anniversary or graduation shout out on the Shaka 401 in the main event show, then log on to our Facebook page, PushGapRadios.com, and leave your information. All information for future birthdays need to be in no later than noon on Saturday. That's when we go into production, is over the weekend to get ready for Monday morning. Time now for your PushGapRadios.com word of the day. Word of the day is let go, let God. I relax into the divine flow. God's love and goodness flow through my life like a river that can never run dry. To receive, however, I must let go and let the awareness of God pour into me. Like the operator of a dam, I can create resistance and stop the flow of water from coming through, or I can create an opening and let the water in. I open the floodgates and allow spirit to flow unimpeded. When I practice gratitude and faith, I acknowledge and express thankfulness for my blessings every day, from the beauty of a flower to the companionship of a friend. I give generously of my time, service, and treasure, sharing my gifts with the world. When I am afraid or anxious, I connect with my faith, my interfaith, and I know that I can trust divine order. When I relax and let go, I open myself up to the divine flow. John answered, no one can receive anything except what has been given from heaven. You'll find that in John 3:27. You shall love your neighbor as yourself. You will find in Mark 12:31. That's your pushgapradios.com word of the day. I think you'll find it works. Chuck Schumer. We're about to get into him, but real quick, J. Pip's Chips. You just heard their commercial. We have 4 others that we're running in the show that were produced over the 5-month period that we were preparing to come back here, man. So, it was all good. Just be looking out for them. We're trying to show you that this platform works in our community as well. So we just wanted everybody to get on board, check out what we're doing, and see if you would like to become a part of Push Gap Radios. Yeah, Chuck Schumer got up there and said what needed to be said, okay? Needed to be said what was said. These people have went on vacation. What in the hell? How are you on vacation when the country is going to hell in a damn handbasket? I'm just not understanding this. And they want to say that the American people are making more money, so they stay home because they're lazy. Look, we don't get siestas like they do down there in Mexico, okay? We don't get long lunches and dinners like they do over there in France. These people be getting... You ever peep game and how much time off these people get? It's freaking crazy, man. So Chuck Schumer, just heard the soundbite. He stood up for the American people. That's why I wanted to put that in there. The American people are some of the, and I mean, black and white, racism, all that aside, the American people are some of the hardest working freaking people on the planet. That's what built this country. So I just wanted to give homage to Chuck Schumer for standing up, man. Him and Pelosi, but still I think there's some tete-a-tetes going on over there. But it is what it is. Have you been getting that Trump money down? Yes, Trump was setting it out, man. That also helped in the reinvention of pushgapradios.com. What did you do with your time and money, man? That becomes the question. Did you take time to reassess your life and see where you needed to go? Some jobs aren't coming back, right? Some jobs just aren't coming back. So the ancestors have swooped in, giving you the gift of time, which we'll discuss later in the program. But yeah, you've been given the gift of time. If you were building a business before, or you started a business during coronavirus, time. That's what God has given you, the ancestors. Because the white people go down there with their guns, but who they gonna kill? You can't kill time, fam. Okay? But yeah, these people need to be in office, Congress and them, trying to pull it together. We're going to get into Jim Crow Joe and Kamala Harris momentarily. But yeah, Trump was setting it out. The unemployment insurance, okay? Now, it's been argued that the original unemployment insurance measure, which has begun expiring, shouldn't be extended because it paid people to stay home. Thank you, Chuck Schumer, for patching that up for them. And say it disincentivizes unemployed people from finding work. They say it's been pushed, the administration has pushed for unemployment provisions that would only give you 70% of what your wages were when you worked at your job. The original unemployment benefits actually paid people to stay home. And actually, a lot of people got more money staying at home than they would going back to work. So the president has been very clear. Our Republican senators have been very clear. We're not going to extend that revision. Let me tell you something. That damn money is keeping the economy going. Imagine what the hell the economy would be if this dang on place took that money away. Because with the 600, you're buying supplies. Think about it. I only go to Walmart on Saturdays when Jackie O is off. We go to Walmart, get our supplies, back home. I go out once every week or two to take care of our bad habits. But we stay in the house. People close to us, Coach Ken Johnson from Dallas Elite Track Club, he and his wife. I don't want to speak for the man. His commercial's in the show. He'll be on the show next week. But yeah, it's been horrible. My layoff story was I drive motor coaches for a limousine company here in Dallas, Fort Worth. And right now, we would have been taking kids to camps all over the place. Mexico, Tennessee, Virginia. So we got laid off in March. But then they called us back when they got the PPP. But we were only doing a shuttle from Amazon and Fort Worth's parking lot, their overflow lot, to the building, which was only a block away. But then when it was over, they asked me to stay on. But no, I would rather take the time and the money to build my own thing. And that's what I did. And then when I walked by the mailbox and off my walk when they opened up, there was that damn stimulus check. I was not even expecting that. I say, Trump, send me one more damn check. I'm finna get all y'all out here voting. Everybody gonna have on a damn MAGA hat. You wanna mess with me, fam? You are gonna have on a damn MAGA hat. But yeah, that's my layoff story. I took 5 months of being off and reinvented pushgapradios.com. And I'm just hoping that you did the same thing with your time. Big shout out to all the people that's building, baby, that's reinventing. It's a brand new normal when we come back out here. A brand new normal. Real quick, shout out Keaton's On-Site Auto Repair. They come to you. Home or business, American and foreign. Keaton's On-Site Auto Repair, you can find them on Facebook. You can locate them by either calling or texting 214-296-7147. Go to www.Keaton, Keeton, Keaton's On-Site Auto Repair.net. Ran up on this brother, man. He does everything. I pulled up on and paid Playboy, let me get a car. They buy cars running or not. So if you live in the North Texas area, please give a shout out to Keaton's On-Site Repair, man. I mean, we're here to help people build their business. We're here for that. Do you want to advertise your business? Go to the webpage, click on advertise. Okay, got a new forum up. We finna start hitting them with the forum, baby, and letting them know what's really going down. When we come back, Kamala Harris and Joe Biden, we're gonna get into that. Black politics, black folks giving away the damn vote. ADOS, we finna lace you up. My boy is back in the game. J-Mac, up there in Grand Rapids, Michigan, with the PushGapRadio.com locker room report. We're going to be getting into him. And we're also going to talk about Michael Jordan's last dance. Never average, never mediocre, online, on point, and on the freaking money. Banging this thing in the game. You ain't lazy. You ain't lazy. These folk pay you just enough money not to fulfill your damn dream. You better think about that. Now, some people aren't built for their own business. At PushGapRadios.com, we soldiers in the freaking game. PushGapRadios.com. If you don't know, now you know, Dallas.
Mardrell Wise with Rendon Realty LLC is bringing real estate in Texas to a whole new level. Mardrell has been a resident of the great state of Texas since 1981. More than 15 years ago, she became a realtor to help people realize their dream of home ownership. She specializes in helping her clients from the beginning to the end of the home buying process. Contact Mardrell Wise and Rendon Realty today at 214-883-5312. Mardrell Wise and the boutique firm of Rendon Realty pride themselves on their outstanding world-class customer service and the added personal touches that will make you feel as if you are their only client. They look forward to meeting with you to try and earn your business. Contact Mardrell Wise and Rendon Realty today at 214-883-5312 or by email at mardrell.wise@rendonrealty.com. pushgapradios.com. Marjorie Wise at Rendon Realty. Hey, don't keep her a secret.
Something like that.
Shaka Ford won in the main event with me, the Queen D, Jackie up. Heard exclusively on Push Gap Radio. Give me 2 scoops.
Pushgapradios.com in Dallas and Fort Worth. Anti-racism. Big move going on. We're about to get in the bath. Marjorie Wise from Rendon Realty. Give her a call or log on today. If you want to refinance, if you're looking to buy a home, you're looking to sell the home that you're in, give Marjorie a call. Biden, Jim Crow Joe, and Kamala Harris mine. Why are y'all caping for these freaking people? These people are talking about sororities and frats out here. Roland Martin here. It's symbolism. T.I., P. Diddy, and Roland Martin, these people talking about, well, we need to get out here and vote. Let me tell you something. You didn't put Trump in office. Okay? Here's the breakdown for you. Because they're telling you, okay, well, black people need to get out and vote. What they want you to do is come out and save them from themselves. Think about it. Think about it. You didn't put Trump in office. Trump ain't done nothing for you, and Trump ain't done nothing to you either. Trump making sure you get money. Is he a damn nut? Absolutely. But here's how it goes down. They wanted us to come out for Hillary like we came out for Barack. And that's what they want us to do now. Black folk keep saying, oh, we got to get them out of there. Did nobody lock up more black men than Kamala Harris in the state of California? She holds the record. Some of you have family members who have been incarcerated or are still incarcerated behind Joe Biden signing the 94 crime bill. They ain't got nothing in their pocket for black people. The past determines the future. You think these people finna change their ways? It ain't finna happen. Okay? Why should we give a damn about frats and sororities anyway? I don't understand it. It's all Greek to me. Why? Okay? But you got Mark Lamont Hill, Jamil Hill, Roland Martin, and they consider themselves divorced from ADOS, foundational black people here in America, because they're from somewhere else. Roland Martin from people from Haiti. Who your people? When she was nominated, they didn't talk about going up against Trump. All they talking about is damn sororities. ADOS, you either with us or against us. Get down or lay down, baby. To all the coons and sellouts. Stop giving away the black vote. Let me tell you something. These people aren't going to change their freaking stripes. You think Kamala is going to come in here? Her people are from Jamaica and India. What's the reason they didn't get a real black woman? Because Kamala not going to push them for a black agenda. She ain't for you. I'm not doing nothing just for black people, no. So here's how the 2016 election broke down. By rate of gender. White men voted 34%, 31% Clinton, 63% Trump. White men. White women, 43% for Clinton, 53% for Trump. They put him in office. And it backfired. Now it's biting them in their ass. And they need you to come help out. Black men voted 80% Democrat for Hillary. 13% for Trump. Black women, of course, 94%. 4% for Trump. 94% was for Clinton. As of Monday, today, August 17th, they now need your help to bail them out. They need you to turn out. Now, Biden can get in office because Trump been tripping over his Joe Louis for so long. Biden can get in, but Biden can guarantee to get in if you're giving us something. Now, people talking about, well, we just got to get Trump out of office. You didn't put him in there. Why don't the people who put him in there take care of it? If somebody hits your car, they pay insurance. What's in it for me? WIFM radio. What's in it for me? Black folk just consistently giving the damn vote away. The Asians have a thing called knee to knee. So when Biden comes in here to talk to the Asian people, he has to sit in front of them in a chair, knee to knee, and tell them what he's going to give them. Never once do they say, well, we also want this for the black community. When La Raza and the Hispanics come in and they sit down and talk about what they need for their barrios and whatnot, they never say, oh, by the way, could you give the African Americans this? The Asians, the Jews, the gays. Only somebody go in here and say, well, all we wanted some symbolism. Just show us a picture of Hillary Clinton pulling some hot sauce out her damn purse. Let's see Barack Obama sing Al Green. Oh. Let's see Bill Clinton blow the saxophone. Oh, he can come to the cookout. Damn stupid. Symbolism. Biden and Kamala gonna get in office and they're gonna lay down policies like they've done in the past that's gonna hurt you for generations. You'll be dead and gone. They'll still be screwing over your great-great-grandkids. Now is our time. We have never been as strong as we were during the civil rights movement. Now what they saying is the 65 to dead crowd is what they calling it. They say they gonna show up, the old civil rights crowd. But it's the young people that will turn the tide. It's the young people that turned the tide for Barack. Trump ain't done nothing for you. He ain't done nothing to you. These people don't like black people. You keep saying Kamala's black. I be explaining ADOS to you. Go to our website. Scroll down. You'll see a guy with a light blue hat on with ADOS. Click on it. That's Yvette Carnell. I've been following this lady for 5-6 years. She laced my boots up. Because I was thinking, oh, Kamala's in there. No. How do you think Kamala got kicked out of the race to begin with? Black media. We ran her out. All the lies she telling, like she was in college when Tupac and Biggie was banging. Or you rocking the Cardi B. Or I ain't doing nothing just for black people. But then when the Jews come to you, you got a whole notebook of things you'll do for them. Black people, quit giving away the damn vote. Best way to get something out of somebody is to hold something over them. That's the game. Right now, we want our reparations. Now, when you hear black people talk about reparations, the first thing you need to ask yourself, who are your people? How do you know you're ADOS? Because people are mad, particularly blacks from other places. Why? Because we are the ones that make things happen around here. Like Cedric the Entertainer, you understand? We done a dang on lot for this country. It's been on us. So, you know, don't just give away the damn vote. Click on to Yvette Carnell. Please find out what's going on. Why y'all caping for these people? They set in their ways. You think they're going to create a new program now? This one girl on Facebook said, I don't care if Biden is caught smoking crack at a Motel 6 with Kamala and 3 prostitutes. I'm voting for them. Well, they got you. How do you know? You ADOS, American descendants of slavery. Who your people? Where your great-great-grandmama buried at? My great-great-grandmama named Jane Oliver. My great-grandmama's name was Eleanor Shackelford. That's on my daddy's side. On my mama's side, my great-grandmother Ruth Word. They're in Tennessee. Where your great-great-grandparents buried at? There are people with no children fighting for change policy for your children. The movement is strong right now. You got athletes who don't want to play because they don't want to take the focus off the movement. Find out what black people gonna do this November so that we can help your kids, your grandkids. We're in last place. Think about this. We're in last place because when the soldiers got out of World War II, the white soldiers got the GI Bill, blacks didn't. You think you can pull yourself up by your boots when all these other people got free land, free money, free education, free health care? But you get nothing. The Indians got reservations. Now you're talking about they should get dang on reparations too. Hell, you had slaves too. Talking about black people owned slaves. No, they didn't. They went back and bought their family members back when they had the money. Who you think that's stupid? I'm just trying to lace you guys up, man. I'm just trying. It's Kamala Harris and Jim Crow Joe. You better Get prepared. Coming up, it's J-Mac with the PushGapRadios.com locker room report. PushGapRadios.com, KYBNRadio.com. It's the bangingest combination in the internet game.
On February 12, 1909, a group of Americans decided to take action against the horrific lynching practices in the country. Together, they founded the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, the NAACP, the oldest and largest civil rights organization in America. And 111 years later, thousands of dedicated workers, organizers, leaders, and members still continue that work. Business as usual is costing Black Americans their lives. The NAACP has started a social movement, and we need your voice to make one thing perfectly clear. We are done dying. Now, the Dallas, Texas chapter has a new president, former Dallas City Councilman Kevin Felder, who needs our help in continuing the fight. Let's not abandon our Black institutions. Let's join them to take them over, to make them what we need them to be. For more information on how you can become involved in the Dallas chapter of the NAACP, just log on to www.dallasnaacp.com.
Something like that.
Shaka Ford won in the main event with me, D, Jackie Up. Heard exclusively on Push Gap Radio. Giving you true scoops.
PushGapRadios.com in Dallas and Fort Worth. Told you I am not messing with Kamala Harris now, you understand me? That's Dr. Fauci trying to tell you folks to get a mask, you understand me? We running mask here at PushGapRadios.com. But yeah, we'll get you caught up on all that later in September. Welcome back to the team. An old classmate of mine was the very first sports guy on PushGapRadios.com, man. There was not a PushGapRadios.com. We were just in school, okay? J-Mac was always asleep back in the studio. He was in class or not. We wanted to do a show. He had to go hunt J-Mac down. Man, welcome back, man, to the team, baby. Like I said, we went from school to 10 of us lived in a house and built Push Gap back in 2009. And now J-Mac is back again. How long you been gone, J-Mac?
It's been almost a little over 10 years. Yeah, it's been 10 years. Yep.
Man. So tell people where you are and whatnot.
Yeah, well, right now, I'm in Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Gunroo.
Gunroo, home of Floyd Mayweather. So, throw that on out there. Yes, sir.
Money Mayweather.
Yeah, like I said.
You get that love around after?
Well, you know what? I got to give props. You know, he actually pops up here and there. He normally does like a couple of events. Right. Does like a basketball tournament here every year.
Oh,
a lot of folks want to not give him love, but he does do things in the community.
And that's what matters. All right. Breaking down your PushGapRadios.com J-Max locker room report. Here is J-Mac. Give him the business.
What it do, y'all? This is J-Mac doing his thing in the locker room. And no, we do not have wet towels to smack anybody. Now, so I wanted to go ahead and sit here and talk about a couple of things, especially with the Dallas Cowboys. And of course, of course, we're going to also talk about season ticket holders in Green Bay. How much of that will be a huge effect. Now, let's talk about Mr. Jerry Jones himself, Mr. Disappearing Act.
That's right.
Yeah.
I love Jerry. I'm a Bears fan. He ain't running my damn team. I love Jerry. It's a circus. It ain't my clowns, ain't my circus, fam.
Well, I got to give you this, though. Now, Jerry Jones I do have to admit, he's a Cowboy fan. Just like Cowboy fans love him. Yeah. But a deal is about Jerry Jones is, don't you remember back then with Kaepernick and talking about kneeling, and he made it very clear that his players would not take a knee on the national anthem. It's also called the Dallas Cowboys anthem policy.
Yeah.
So right now, he in this situation, of course, we have the Black Lives Matter movement that's going on. Mm-hmm. He's actually backing up on that statement. Right. So here's the deal: he is talking about He's actually talking about kind of the words that he used. Let me say it in the best way. We're going to show grace. Now, what does that mean? That means that what he's talking about is he wants to respect his players. Because I have to admit, he does respect his players. But the other part is he's also got to look at the fact that, you do have big time partners and people that are bringing in some serious money and how they feel about that. So, Shaq, I mean, real talk, what do you think about that?
Well, I think Jerry, someone got in his ear because he was saying months ago that there would be no kneeling, that you would lose your job. But now you see the flow of society. The ancestors done came through and you can't stop it. It's just, you just can't stop it. I mean, it's just flowing through. I mean, I look at the fact that sports is sports. We go to sports to get away from reality,
Correct.
Escapism. So I was kind of conflicted in the beginning. If I'm watching a football game, do I really want to hear this? So don't nobody get to say nothing. Okay. And that's how I felt for a long time. But then as it moved on, I started getting deeper, doing the research and whatnot. So, I think Jerry's just moving whichever way the wind blows because Jerry about $1, baby.
Right. And he's seen exactly what happened to the Washington NFL team. I can't say the other one anymore.
Yeah.
So, the
artist formerly known as Prince.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Now, we touched on that. We'll probably do a little bit of clips of what he actually said.
Yeah.
So now I want to go ahead and touch on this next topic here. We're going to go ahead and talk about the Green Bay Packers. Yes, that's right.
It's back. Boom.
Yes, the pack is back, of course. Now, you all know how the Green Bay Packers are well known for their fans. Now, of course, their fans in the community run that team pretty much.
Only team in America that the people own the team. So that's hot.
Correct. So now, of course, the Green Bay Packers have always sold out. In fact, they have sold out so long. They have a total of 100,000 people on a waiting list just to see a live Packer game.
I believe that.
I'm not surprised at all. But check this out. Now, of course, there was a study that went on with the president of the Green Bay Packers, and he stated that that the 80% of the season ticket holders are actually opting out of actually going to these games due to the COVID.
That's right.
That's going on.
I ain't trying to be there neither. I only go to Walmart on Saturday. I don't touch nothing. Okay, nothing. Corona for real, fam. You can play with kids.
Yeah, that's for real though. Now, I mean, it's just a thing. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because that's a topic that we should probably bring up. Like, okay, if a team like that, who has 100,000 people on a waiting list to see a live game, imagine what the other teams that are actually thinking about that.
Right.
What type of impact that would play on them. Now, of course, the NFL, if you don't know, they are planning to actually have fans inside the stadium watching live football.
Yeah,
so they'll probably end up being the only ones that's going to be doing that for the time being.
Well, Jerry said he was going to section it off so that some sections you could have fans and some you can't. But think all the folks, J-Mac, going to be out and about and around the stadium because they're bored of being in the house. You got those apartments around there. You got Texas Live just opened up, supposed to open up with the new Rangers ballpark. That was a huge failure with Corona. But Jerry said he's going to section it off, but they losing, man. People losing in droves.
Yeah, they are. And I got a chance. I did get the opportunity to see the new stadium, which is that place is amazing.
I'm sorry I couldn't hang when you got here. I thought you brought some of that damn Memphis, Michigan Corona down here. I was like, J-Mac, gating them a wave at you, fam.
Well, real talk, you got to. Yeah, if you think about it, real talk, we doing better than you guys doing right about now.
Oh, you doing better than they asses doing. Me and Jack in the house, fam.
Man, I'm telling you. Well, speaking of the Green Bay Packers, we're going to go ahead and talk about a new up-and-coming player, because, of course, the problem with the Dallas Cowboys last year and actually previous years was their defense. Struggling in the defense, not being able to put pressure on the quarterback. Well, let's just say somebody is $6 million richer after this situation, okay? Everson Griffin, who also played for the Green Bay Packers and also played for the Minnesota Vikings, that's what he's pretty much really known for that defense in Minnesota. He signed a deal with the Dallas Cowboys. Now, of course, his contract says, he's getting $6 million. He's going to get $3 million just to show up, my brother.
Yes, sir.
And also he has to make sure that he meets the criteria of making the roster every week in order to get his other $3 million.
I think he'll.
Of course. You know, that right there is going to be nice. That's going to stack them up a little bit better. They got to be able to stop the run because that was killing them for some time. I mean, that's going to be huge. And on top of that, they need to be able to put pressure on the quarterback on the other team. So I think this is going to be a good move.
Taco Charles was a flame out. Okay. All right.
Well, okay, I will say I have my own opinion about that, but you know, I think I'm always a strong believer in this that depending on the coaching, your coaching staff, some players work better with certain systems, and it just didn't work out for his team.
Do you think Belichick has a great system, or Tom Brady is just a phenomenal quarterback? Because Tom Brady sat out 5 games, and the backup went 3-2. All right, Mac Man, that's hot. What you got for us over in the second hour?
Coming up next, for sure, we're going to be talking about the NBA playoffs, the bubble playoff, as I speak. And we're going to go ahead and talk. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, you got to be talking about the NBA playoffs right about now. That's the hot topic right now. For real. And we'll get a little talk. We're also going to give you a chance to find out how you can get yourself some school supply. All coming up next in the next hour.
That's what that is. That's Mac Man, J Mac in Grand Rapids, Michigan, the one and only sports director here at pushgapradios.com. Mac Man, I'm a holler, baby.
Yes, sir.
Dallas Elite Track Club has been developing young athletes in track and field for over 10 years, and they possess experience on all levels of sports, national, collegiate, and professional. Coach Ken Johnson and the professional team at Dallas Elite Track Club can develop the skills in each young athlete on their road to becoming a champion. Here's Coach Ken Johnson to tell you who they are.
As you saw today, you know, Dallas Elite, we're a 501c3. We're a track program where we deal with life skills, mentoring, and teaching kids how to be great at what they do.
So, if you have an aspiring young athlete who wants to excel in the sport of track and field, contact Dallas Elite Track Club at www.dallaselitetrack.com. Results happen over time, not overnight. Work hard, stay consistent, and be patient.
I'm intentional about making them better men, making them better young women.
Dallas Elite Track Club. We're one family, too fast.
Something like that.
Shaka Ford won in the main event with me, Queen D, Jackie up. Heard exclusively on Push Gap Radio. Giving you 2 scoops.
PushGapRadios.com in Dallas and Fort Worth. Do not forget, if you have a youngster who wants to be an outstanding world-class track and field athlete, don't forget to log on to DallasEliteTrack.com. Now here's J-Mac with the PushGapRadios.com Locker Room Report. Mac Man, what's going on with the Legends shirt? What is that about?
Well, you know, I am now officially coaching the Godfrey Lee Legends. Originally, were the Godfrey Lee Rebels. We just went through a transformation on our team logo and our team name. Due to the history of the Rebels, turned out to be a negative.
Negative connotation about folks right now. That's a big thing going on. Atlanta Braves, don't know what they're going to do. The Cleveland Indians, you know.
Right. And, of course, you know, the NFL Washington team.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I understand. It's the change. But so right now, Well, yeah. Right now, like I said, I coach the girls program. I was one of the assistant coaches for the JV and varsity high
Oh,
school teams.
right.
Right now, I'm coaching the middle school girls. Last year, I worked with the middle. I was coaching the head coach of the boys' eighth grade team. So
Oh,
right now, we're just going through a what we call a revamp. We're trying things different, trying to start it over, trying to get that negative vibe. Right now, this program is possibly pretty much the team that no one really respects. But lately, in the last few years, since we've been a part of it with Coach Chanel, Coach Tasha, Coach T, and everybody else, we've been really been pushing for these girls and to really see the positive ends of this program. So it's a process as always, and it's not the first time that we've had to be a part of something that has to try to turn this stuff around. I pretty much did the same thing at the middle school called William C. Abney Academy, and it was pretty much the same situation. A lot of losing, a lot of not motivated to come, and not motivated to understand the game. And right now, they've been rocking, they've been shaking up the cage lately. So right now they're getting their name out there.
I know you got them on point. So any of them out there looking like Michael Jordan from The Last Dance?
Not yet, but you know what? There is one or two that have the possibility of doing it. But then again, Jordan is Jordan.
Now, the big story to me, now the thing with Krause is what killed me. And I know a lot of you guys have already watched it. Now, what you may or may not know is LeBron James was the one who got ESPN to release that. Back in June, he said that they were going to release it because Jordan had the tapes and had, first write-off on everything. And he had to approve everything. But LeBron James hit up ESPN. He said, you're going to hold it till August or September. Hell, everybody at the house. So they ran it. I've watched it several times. And it's the cutthroat mentality. And sometimes, please forgive my French, to be at the level of a Michael Jordan, you have to be an asshole sometimes.
It's true.
You got to be. My thing with Krause, why would you tear it down like the Chicago Bears? Why would you tear it down and you're winning? Because you think you can rebuild it again? Sometimes you only get to dip your beak once. Who guarantees that you're going to do it again? He tore it down. And then the thing with Rodman killed me. I don't know how Rodman party, cocaine parties, booze parties, drunken
disappear whole weekend.
Yeah, Rodman was a beast in the game. What did you think about it?
Well, my opinion was this, and with me, I always like to see things more than one way.
Yes.
And so I saw it in a player's point of view because as us growing up and being sports fans and growing up playing the game, you do see it in a player's point of view. But then I also like to look at it in a front office point of view. Now I always say this though. My thing is this: when it comes to front office, you can be a general manager or whatever you're over. Okay, and you the one that makes the wheels and deals and moves and etc. But here's my thing: how is it that if the owner really, really wanted to keep that team together, why didn't he not push it?
That's my thing. They keep trying to pawn it off on Krause.
Exactly.
Okay? And then I think Scottie Pippen screwed himself because even the owner said that. I was telling Scottie, don't sign that damn contract. But Scottie wanted security. His dad was in a wheelchair. His brother was in a wheelchair. So I can understand that you want to ensure that you're able to take care of your people. So,
right.
It was just truly a great, great show. I'm a Michael Jordan fan. I don't wear Jordan just because it's something, I don't know, fashionable. I wear Jordan because it represents champions.
Yes.
I consider myself at that realm, or at least trying to get there. So I don't know. But hey, what's going on in the basketball playoffs? I've been watching more WNBA than I have been watching what you call it, the bubble NBA or some such.
Yeah, the bubble NBA, of course. All right, now
in Florida.
I'm just saying, all in Florida, in the world of Disney.
It owns ESPN and ABC.
Right. Well, they got that loop. That's what they got. All right, here is your J-Mac Locker Room Report, brought to you by Community Hope, Restoration, and Empowerment. And I'm just going to go ahead and let you know right now, the NBA playoffs has started. Okay, check this out. Now, if you're a junkie like some people like me.
Yes, sir.
The action begins on Monday. Okay. Now, of course, Portland and Memphis, before we get into this, had to play a play or go home game this weekend.
Yeah, on Saturday.
So Portland went ahead and it was a back and forth game. Memphis had to win 2 games in order to get to the to the playoffs. Portland, on the other hand, was holding the 8th seed, and so therefore all they had to do was win 1. And let me tell you, Portland took care of business. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and break down who's in and who's playing who and what time. I got that for you.
But a little Maverick.
All right. All right, number 1 and number 3, the Denver Nuggets will be going up against the Utah Jazz, who's ranked number 6 on Monday at 1:30. Okay, and the number 2 Toronto Raptors will be playing against the New Jersey Nets at 4 o'clock.
Right.
The Boston Celtics will be playing the 76ers at 6:30, and then also the Little Mavericks, of course, the Clippers. Yes, the Los Angeles Clippers will be going up against the Dallas Mavericks at 9 p.m. All right, now that we done got the Monday games taken care of, let's go talk about the Tuesday games, okay?
So y'all got basketball today and tomorrow doing the shelter in place.
All right, now the Milwaukee Bucks will be going up against the Orlando Magic at 1:30. Then the Indiana Pacers will be going against
don't disrespect my state. Gary, Indiana, Steel Mills, and Michael Jackson, baby. Don't disrespect mine. What Indy doing? Who they rolling up against?
They'll be going up against the number 5 seed, the Miami Heat, who I can't stand. That's just my own opinion. They'll be going up against them on Tuesday at 4:30. And then we got the Houston Rockets going up against the Oklahoma Thunder. That should be one heck of a game at 6:30 on Tuesday. And, of course, you already know the primetime game that everybody's been waiting for. Now, this right here is going to be one heck of a match, okay? The Los Angeles Lakers, who hold the number 1 seed, going up against the number 8 Portland Trail Blazers. That's going to be a prime game at 9 p.m. on Tuesday. That's going to be a heck of a game.
Yeah, so LeBron destined to get a ring at the Lakers during coronavirus, huh? So whoever made that move made a smart damn move. LeBron made the best move, signing the ink.
Now for real. So here's a little breakdown that I'm going to go ahead and help everybody out to understand how this is going to go down. Now, of course, they already had the regular season, of course. Now, the playoffs started, of course, they're going to be starting today on August 17th. Now, here's the next step. The conference finals will be going on starting on September the 15th. And in the schedule, of course, for the NBA finals will be on September the 30th.
Damn, so, we damn near to the holidays.
Yeah, yep, that's true. Pretty much, yeah.
And hoping that football is going on.
Hoping? Yeah, I'm still on the fence about that, but I truly think that the NBA actually did it the right way. Yeah. They made sure that people are in the players and everybody that's going to be affiliated with the NBA is in one area, not traveling or anything. I think that's the reason why the MLB is having a hard time doing that because they're still traveling. So, when you still have teams traveling, people still going home.
Right, and then they got the cardboard little mock-ups down here at Texas Ranger. They were selling them for $50. I started to buy one, but who the hell gonna see my black ass out there in the field?
Well, you know what? I have to admit though, Mama Mac and I, we were talking about doing something like that. I'm still thinking about it. I think that'll be pretty cool though. And then the cool thing about that, if you don't know, you pay the $50. And you'll be out there in the field all the home games. Right. Then once the season is over with, they actually give you that your picture to you. So that'll be kind of cool though.
The hell I'm gonna do with it for Halloween? All right, Mac Man, wrap it up, baby.
That would be a scary sight. Oh my goodness! J-Back's Locker Room Report has been brought to you by Community Hope Restoration and Empowerment. That's right. They're going to also be supplying school supplies and also voters registration on August the 22nd on Saturday at MLK Park at 900 Fulton Avenue Southeast in Grand Rapids, Michigan, 49506. Now, of course, the event is going on between 12 noon and 4 p.m. There's going to be face painting. There's also going to be some food, and everything is going to be local. And also,
y'all faces up there in Michigan, man.
I'm telling.
Hey, man. Faces. Didn't Dr. Fauci say you didn't hear the interview? Go ahead, Jay, man.
No, of course. Now, of course. But of course, they can also. There's also going to be. You're going to have to do the social distancing. Right. Also, everyone has to wear a mask.
How if you paint somebody's damn face?
Hey, look.
I'm coming like this. You can't paint my damn face. Close it out. Well, tell them where they can reach you at.
All right. You can also go on Facebook. Right. For now, you can actually go on Facebook and type up the Community Hope Restoration and Empowerment event for the back to school event. And like I said, this is going to be a good cause because you're going to be also getting the opportunity to register to vote. The census, we just found this out, that the census report, that you can also be able to do your census report there as well. And also, there's also talks about some other things, but it's going to be a great
Y'all
event.
Got food?
Yes, there's going to be food there.
That's the Joe Louis. Tell that first. Y'all touch my face, but you ain't going to feed.
Man, Mosby Popcorn, also GR Street Food is going to be there. They're going to be serving food. Also, another sponsor that's going to be there is the called the Legal Shield, and also some of the performers is going to be there. It's going to be Ensemble Johnson, Associates of Blues. We got Billy P. and the New Leaf, also a previous Shar, and also Mr. Huff himself. That young man right there got skills, okay? But don't forget, if you got a problem, read the sign. That's all I got to say.
Man, I'm gonna hit you after I get through in post editing, baby boy. Man, good to have you back on the team, J Mac. Round of applause for the Mac man, the one and only sports director. He's back. We finna make it do what we do. Mac man, catch you on the other side. Pushgapradios.com. Judge.
If you go where I go and you know what I know, you know the people in the hood is bumping Push Gap Radio. Money B, tell them what you're working with.
What's up? It's your man Money B from Digital Underground. And when I'm not drinking 40s with your mama, I cool out with my man
Chaco 4.
Mr. Millionaire.
You guys play awesome music.
For the hottest old school hip hop and R&B, entertainment, and current events, stay connected to Chaco Ford 1 in the main event only on
PushGapRadio.com. It's Dallas, baby.
Don't knock the hustle, baby.
Lachey's Southern Cuisine. Now you know, it's no doubt that people go to New Orleans for three things. Its rich history and culture, candy, and the amazing parties. But it's the delectable, unique Southern Creole Cajun cuisine that keeps them coming back for that good old taste of Louisiana.
Don't worry about it, baby. Your girl got you covered. Yeah.
Today, I want to tell you about a New Orleans caterer located right here in beautiful Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas, that will have your taste buds screaming for another bite of the Big Easy. Lachey's Southern Cuisine, with its moist, tender, mouth-watering bundt cakes and desserts that will feel like a party in your mouth. For the best Southern Creole Louisiana soul food in North Texas that is made with lots of tender, loving care and the soul of New Orleans.
Don't worry about it, baby. Your girl got you covered. I'm not playing with you yet.
For that Mardi Gras feeling in Texas, contact owner and chef Quita Lachey at 504-344-7126 or find them on Facebook at lachey's.southern.cuisine. It's Lachey's Southern Cuisine, yeah.
Something like that.
Shaka Ford won in the main event with me, the Queen D, Jackie up. Heard exclusively on Push Gap Radio. Giving you
PushGapRadios.com. in Dallas and Fort Worth. Time for the closing ceremonies. Like to thank J Mac for being back on the team. This, that, and the freaking third. It's good to have the Mac man back. Don't forget, we'd like to thank our advertisers. J Pips Chips, Realtor Marjorie L. Wise with Rendon Realty, Dallas NAACP. They have a new president of the Dallas chapter, Mr. Kevin Felder. Used to be Dallas City Council member. So we'll be collaborating with them down the road. Coach Ken Johnson and the team at Dallas Elite Track Club. Be sure to check them out. And Laquita's Southern Cuisine. Make sure you go check them out as well. We're trying to prove that this form of advertising works in the ADOS community. Thank everybody for their help. Been a lot of glitches because, again, we've been off for 5 months. Now we're running video and we have other things going on, but, you know, we're trying to work things out. Real quick, though, it's real funny that don't nobody want Trump at their damn funeral. Barbara Bush, John McCain, Elijah Cummings, and now John Lewis passed away a couple of weeks ago. Then none of them want Trump at their damn funeral. It's a damn shame when even dead people hate your mind. Okay, that's truly sad. But yeah, a lot of great things going on, and just want people to be up on what's going on during the election. You have to. Black people are pretty much the only ones that vote in a block. Democrat. No one else really does that. Everyone else splits their vote. But we sit here and give our vote away when it makes us the most powerful. Now, I'm not vote shaming. If you want to vote for them because she black, ski win and whatnot, then you go ahead. We got played like that with Barack. We thought he was black. Do you really think Barack Obama would have become president if he wasn't married to Michelle and had a black family? If he'd have been married to a white woman, do you really think Barack Obama would have won? He was dating a white girl. He dumped her because he had political aspirations. Now here comes Kamala Harris. She ain't us. And when Roland Martin and Joy Reid and all these other people jump up on here screaming and going, well, black people need to shut up. We can talk for all black people. No, you can't. Because I can't go to Haiti or Nigeria or Ghana or the Bahamas and help them fight to be free and whatnot, and then sit here and ask for land and whatnot. This ain't my country. That's not going to happen for me. So why do you get to do it here? It's about lineage. Do you recall when Elizabeth Warren said she was Indian? What the Indians say? No, you ain't. It's about lineage. Peep game. Sammy Davis Jr. was a Jew, converted to Judaism. Did the Jews receive him as a Jew? Or did they just see him as some black guy? It's about lineage. And that's why when you hear black people talking about black people, they ain't us. Now, you can go other places. Think about Africa. Africa is not a country. It's a continent. It has 52 different countries on it. Each of them has a different tribe. That's how we became slaves. They're fighting each other. So white people went over there and they sent half of the group over there, half the group over there. So whoever won, they was already in. And they just took the people. Now, the thing is this. You just heard Cedric the Entertainer tell you about all the things that black folk have contributed. That's from the movie Be Cool with John Travolta back in 2005. Okay? It's crazy. It's just crazy. And people are giving away the freaking vote. Think about your children. Think about your grandkids. But you don't want to do that. You just want to say because Oprah and T.I. and Roland Martin tell you to get out the damn vote. Your ancestors died for you to vote. No, they didn't. They were killed because they wanted to vote. But they died fighting for freedom and liberation. Quit falling for the damn okie doke. We powerful as a group. And it's time for us to realize that, man. Okay? And we just can't seem to do it. These people have different tribes. We're not different tribes. Whether I'm in New York, Detroit, Gary, Indiana, Chicago, Dallas, Miami, or LA. We all in the same game. It's lineage. Where your great-great-grandparents buried? Where they at? Okay, Oprah got up billboards. Jason Black, the Black Authority, been doing that. But now the tide has changed. Oprah had 30 years to get out here and march and say something about black people. She beat black men down back in the day with Ricky Lake and Sally Jesse Raphael and Donahue. Then she got out of that and became a show for white women. And then beat Michael Jackson down. I'm from Gary, Indiana. That man brought you in his home as a friend. Okay? I want you to think about this. It's all about ADOS right now against non-ADOS. We're practicing what you call airplane politics. When that mask drops down, put your mask on first before you help another. And if you're not ADOS and you're hating on us for separating ourselves by lineage, then you, my friend, are a freaking hater. We're practicing airplane politics like everybody else does. I don't give a damn what's going on in that man's house over there. So why don't you feel that same way in the political arena? I don't care what the Jews are doing. They don't care what the blacks are doing. And it's not disrespectful. First rule of nature is self-preservation. There are people that are low-key jealous of us. Think about this. They're jealous of us. The Igbo and Yoruba tribes and the like in Africa sold their people to the white folks. White folks didn't just come snatch black folk like that tribe. Come on. These people that were sold into slavery should have been dead by now. These people were not supposed to live. Generations later, after that, ADOS, after all that ADOS has been through, we've built a country that is a beacon to the rest of the world. Our culture is a beacon to and inspires the rest of the freaking world. Our social activism, our fight for justice and equality is a beacon to and inspires the rest of the world. Look at South Africa. People fight because they see us still fighting. South Africa done fought apartheid for 43 years. They can't even get their land back from the white people in their own country. And then the thing about the black actors trying to tell our stories with Harriet and Martin Luther King, you people came from Africa and went to London. And then you come here talking about, well, I want to talk about racism. Ain't that why you left London? Wasn't no roads. So you came here to play black parts and tell black stories. Don't nobody need to go to no library or read no damn book or go to the museum to learn about Harriet Tubman. If you ADOS, that's embedded in your DNA. And then you're all on Facebook talking about black people in America, ADOS. People look to us. Okay? They look to us. We 13% of the population, and look at how far ADOS has come. We make people around the world stand up and pay attention. They ain't us, so they hate us. Stop letting these folk get from other countries talk crazy to you, tribe, in your own country. And they still fighting to get here. We made it. We spilled blood for you to be able to come here. Remember back in the 70s, 60s, Puerto Ricans would come over. They bring them up. Let the Haitians come in a boat. Here come the Coast Guard to turn them away. Stop letting these people clown you in your own freaking country. We come from good stock. You should be proud of that. I am. That's it. Stop giving away the vote. Find out what's going on with the vote by logging on. You got the Black Authority, Jason Black. You got Professor Black Truth, definitely Tariq Nasheed, Michi X, Yvette Carnell. All honor to you, Auntie. Love Yvette. Love Yvette. Find out what's going on, man. And quit playing and giving away the vote so your grandchildren and your great-grandchildren now, more of them are incarcerated by the time they get out of junior high school. What are we going to do with the vote? Tune in to these people and find out. That's all I got to tell you, man. Conventions. Do you ever think conventions are going to come back? You got the 2020 Democratic National Convention, August 17th through the 20th, at the Wisconsin Center in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Got the Republican convention. What was it still on? It's August 17th and the 20th. Going on in Jacksonville, Florida. You can do all this stuff on Zoom and whatnot. Just like J-Mac and I did with the sports report. Okay? What you need all the people packed in a place for? Why? Okay? I have no earthly reason. Go check out the website, guys. If you want to advertise with us. Let me show you real quick what we got going on. We having giveaways when I get back. You have this. They're catch trays, they're called. Okay. Your Dallas Cowboys. We're giving these away. This is Jackie's new business that she does. She's got catch trays for you. Snoop D-O double jizzle. Okay. Mask. Okay. She got those going on. Hold on. I don't see mine. Oh, there's mine. Hold on. And this is my mask. Okay. So, this is what I'm rocking in the game. Okay. Never average, never mediocre. In the mirror behind me, she done that. Never average, never mediocre. Online, on point, and on the freaking money, man. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I'm not trying to tell you how to think. I'm just trying to change what the hell you thinking about. KYBNradio.com. We back in the game, baby. Glad to be back in the game. It's about time we got back here. Holla out at all of the people who supported us, man. Dallas Elite Track and Mark Drill Weiss. If you want to advertise your small business, please, 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 just go to the website and read. It costs you nothing to go to the website. Click on advertising. See if this platform works for your brand. At pushgapradios.com, our agenda is freaking pushing yours. We love it. And we're glad to be back. And we thank each and every one of you for waiting on us. Channel 1 in the main event with Jackie O. Without Jackie O on pushgapradios.com. Dallas, baby.
This is Carol J., the Roadrunner on the Shackleford One and the Main Event Show, exclusively on pushgapradios.com. For all the latest and hottest information on what's happening in Dallas-Fort Worth, pushgapradios.com. It's Dallas, baby.
Pray until something happens. God always provides. At pushgapradios.com, the power is in the name. pushgapradios.com. Hey, don't keep us a secret.
What it do? This your boy, Bing, 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 Ricochet Rabbit from Shackleford One in the main event. We bridging the gap between old and new radio. You better recognize
pushgapradios.com. Extraordinary urban entertainment. I wish we were still pushing the hip hop from back in the gap, man.